welcome to day 3 of the Poon Hill trek. We started out at 5 a.m. We climbed those crazy stairs that we did yesterday in the dark, and we just made it to the peak in time for sunrise. Check out this view. We got clear skies and amazing peaks. So let's just take you guys around. Oh, the snow covered ones are over here. I can't talk yet, I'm so out of breath. We pretty much came all the way up here with no brakes, kicked my butt, but I made it. Whew. Let's come around this side and see these snow covered ones. Oh, tell me that's not beautiful.
Oh look, the sun is starting to hit that mountain over there. And this hue that is created over here on this side of these mountains is beautiful. So our guide was telling us this mountain here is the 7th tallest mountain in the world. He told us the names of all of the peaks out there. And the only one I can remember is the English version of this one, which is the 12 Peaks, which we saw yesterday. And this one over here, which is Fishtail, which we saw as we were hiking in actually. But those are the only ones I remember.
I have a really good picture at home with the names of each one written above the peak, so we'll put that in if we can find it later.
Okay. We're just waiting now. You can see it. The sun is starting to hit the peaks of these mountaintops.
I can't believe how absolutely beautiful it is with clear views up here. Usually back home, you know, I live on the beach, so usually you have to wait till 9, 10 o'clock until the clouds burn off in the morning. But here, it's just instant beauty.
Yeah, so early. Oh, and wow.
I think in about 2 or 3 more minutes, the sun's going to actually come over the peaks, and this is all going to light up and be just
I think I want to get up on this platform, yeah, so we can see a little bit better.
All right, let's do it. Oh, I can't climb stairs. Oh. You told me to face this way. Alright guys, so here's what's going on now. Let me get you caught up. Like I said, we left at 5 a.m. We hiked up here. We caught the sunrise. The sky was clear. It was beautiful. No clouds. This is just phenomenal. If you're going to come and do sunset or sunrise, definitely sunrise is the better bet. Because for some reason it's clear here. They said this is the 7th day in a row or 6th day in a row. These guys are just telling me that it's been perfectly clear here every morning. So thumbs up to that. Now the plan is to hike back down, put on some dry clothes because we're a little sweaty under here, and have breakfast. And then from there we're going to hike through some Himalayan villages today and stay at another tea house. And then tomorrow will be our trip back to Pokhara. Now if you're just doing a 3-day hike, this is probably where it ends for you. You'd start hiking back to Pokhara now, but we added that extra day that we were telling you guys about, so we're going to go check out some Himalayan villages today. We got an 8-hour hike ahead of us today, bunch of uphill, bunch of downhill, so we're going to take you guys with us, and hopefully my body holds up, because I'm going to be honest with you, this trip up here kicked my ass. I don't know if it's the altitude or just getting up and running right out the door or what it was this morning, but man, I took a beating getting up here, but I made it.
Did it?
I did it.
I want to say though that coming for sunset last night, I really enjoyed it. Seeing both contrasts, the totally clear and totally cloudy.
For sure.
I mean, with the clouds and then the mountains peeking out behind the clouds, I thought that was pretty cool, and there was nobody up here yesterday.
Yeah, that was the best part, I think. The clouds rolling in and out so fast made it like just
wow.
It was incredible to see that. But then to be up here alone, literally, there was us and 2 other guys that we were hanging out with. That was it. It was beautiful to have this place to ourselves. So I think we're gonna beat the crowds out of here now and head down. She's starting to shiver. I'm starting to shiver a little bit. It really isn't that cold though. I think it's just because we broke a sweat trying to get up here so quick, and that's why I'm feeling a little chilly right now. But all right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that as much as we did, and we'll see you guys for breakfast. Look at that. Look how lit up they are now. Woo! In case you guys didn't catch yesterday's video when we came up here at nighttime, this is what the stairs look like. And these steps, it's the whole way. 45-minute climb, straight up steps like this. Some are a little smaller, some are a little bigger, but this is basically what you got the whole way up. It took us this long to find out what Tibetan bread is, but boy, that's delicious. This is like you said, like a funnel cake with just a little bit less sugar on it. But I could even change that if I want, because they gave us honey and mountain jam.
It is delicious, and we got a fried egg, potatoes. This is a nice, wholesome breakfast.
This is everything you need to hike 8 hours today.
Yes.
After already hiking 1.5 hours today.
So we're gonna enjoy, and then we have to go pack up our room because it is a mess right now.
All right, we're all packed up and ready for the 8-hour voyage. One last look at the view from our room. Look at this. I guess it's gonna be in the 80s again today. It's pretty beautiful now. Got our shorts on, so we should be all right. And we're ready to head out. Okay guys, so like I said up at the top of the hill, if you were only doing the 3-day trek, this is the point where you'd be headed back now to Pokhara. And we, however, added one extra day because we want to go into the Himalayas and experience some of the local villages. So that is where we're headed now, and that is adding on 8 hours of hiking for us. So here we go. More steps. Luckily they're little steps, so it's not terrible. Whew. Alright guys, so we've been hiking for 1 hour, and I think we're finally at the top. That was a lot of stairs, but I'm going to spin around here and show you guys this view. Look at this. We got this mountain range over here. No snow, just clouds on top. And on this side, we got the Himalayas with the snow on top. Oh, it's just absolutely beautiful. Up, up, up. I think from what he said, once we get to the peak of this mountain, then it's an hour downhill, so to the villages. So that should be a nice change, because the steps, you know, when we're climbing like stuff like this, just uphill, it's not too bad. But when you hit them steps, oh my goodness, I think we did like 40 minutes of just straight steps. Section's nice and cool because we're in the shade. It's all downhill now, and it's quiet, peaceful. I'm loving this section of the hike. However, I don't think Alyssa is. I think her hips are giving her a little bit of a pain in the, but she'll get through it. She's a warrior. So nice to listen to the water ripple along. We hiked 4 hours, then we had lunch, and now we got 3 hours more to go. And he says this one is mostly downhill. In these trees here in the shade, it's getting pretty chilly, so we had to put on our hoodies, and we're off again. Right, I think we got about an hour and a half left now, and I just checked a few minutes ago. We've already topped 13.5 miles, so We got a ways to go, but we're making it. And the weather's just been amazingly perfect. Not too hot, not too cold for the most part, but we're loving it. So let's just keep on keeping on. First 2 hours up to that one pet, well, not including Poon Hill, but after that, those next 2 hours when we went up to that one big pass, let's go into Gabriel high roller mode here. When we got up to that pass, it was super crowded the whole way up to there. Lots of people. I mean, for good reason. Those views were just mind-blowing. They were beautiful. But then after that, once that airplane went over our heads, we've been pretty much on our own. I mean, our guide is here, obviously, and we've been passing some horses and, you know, stock coming up and down. And about once an hour, I'd say, we pass a couple here or there, people here or there. So really an awesome trail if you just want to get inside your own head and be alone. And no crowds, loving it so far. And like I said, we're just under an hour out now. One thing I'll add is we have not seen much wildlife out here all day, or actually all 3 days. We've seen, you know, horses and buffalo, but those are owned and working and things like that. But as far as wild stuff, I haven't even seen many birds, no lizards, snakes. Luckily we haven't run into any bears or leopards, but I mean really nothing at all. A few spiders, that's about it. Oh, and I saw a leech on my leg. Other than that, no wildlife really. Alright, the exhausted travelers have made it, and here is our room for the night. Typical 2 beds and 2 beds. Oh yeah?
These are spring mattresses. Those are hers.
Oh wait, we got a shower, a toilet, and a sink. And of course these big old blankets that keep you so roasty toasty warm. We got electric. I don't think you could ask for much more than this, especially if you open our front door. There's our view right there, and the restaurant's right up these stairs, so we're gonna be heading up there in a few minutes, but I think we're gonna take a shower first, so we'll see you guys after that. Alright guys, we are back in our room now, and it has been one long day. We had our dinner. I'll show you a little picture of it here. It was delicious, kinda. Still not a fan of some of the chicken bits you get here, but it was good. And let's see, it was a long day. We started out this morning with the Poon Hill hike before breakfast. So before we even had our breakfast, we hiked up Poon Hill 45 minutes and then back down, which was 30 minutes. Ate breakfast, and then we headed out on the trail. And like I said, if you're just doing Poon Hill, that's when you would have returned and your day would have been over, no problem. 3-4 hours max. We, however, decided to add on an 8-hour hike so we can come to a traditional Himalayan village. And well, it whooped our asses. The first part of the trek was great. It was busy. There were a lot of people. We got to the peak of the first mountain, and it was rough for me going up, but other than that, it was great. Beautiful views. Everything was wonderful. But then after that, we crossed 2 mountains. It was a lot of just nonstop, either up or down. There was hardly any flat today. So we ended up hiking 16 miles today, which, I mean, I think we could have done that on a regular, you know, if there was just one day we went out inside the hike, we probably could have did that no problem. But we hiked 10.5 miles yesterday and 6 miles the day before. So, I mean, we're up in the close to 32 miles in 3 days. And none of it was flat. It's all up and down, up or down. So right about now, our knees are shot. We could barely move. We're sitting on this bed because we don't even want to stand up right now. But it's over. We made it. We had a great time. The views were amazing. Once you get past the first big hill, you're in a jungle. So it was cool. The temperature was perfect the rest of the day. I don't even think I really sweat that bad after that first mountain climb. But yeah, we went through moss forests, and we saw streams and creeks, and there were horses coming up with stuff, and it was just an amazing, you know, it was definitely interesting. It was worth doing, but it whooped our asses. And now tomorrow we got another 4-hour hike to get back to where we originally started. It's like one big loop we're doing. So we got a 7 a.m. start, and we'll give you guys one more day on this trail, I guess. So if you stuck around and watched this, we love it. We're going to give you guys some more information tomorrow about everything because we're just brain fried right now. And thanks for watching. Hit subscribe so you don't miss it. And we'll see you guys soon. And that's it. That's a wrap.